All right. Pakistan has congratulated Prime Minister Modi on his oath-taking. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has sent his congratulatory messages through a post on social media. In quite a curt one-line message, Shehbaz Sharif says, and I quote, "Felicitations to Narendra Modi on taking oath as Prime Minister of India," quote unquote. Let me cut across to Geeta Mohan joining us live, our Foreign Affairs editor, for more on that. Geeta, at least a congratulatory message has come in. One-line message, nonetheless. Prime Minister Modi has been congratulated by Shehbaz Sharif. Is there going to be a response by the Prime Minister expected?
Well, it is protocol for Prime Ministers to exchange congratulatory messages, and it would have been quite a glaring miss if Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif, would not have congratulated the Indian Premier. And even when the Pakistani Premier took office, Prime Minister Modi did congratulate him. So it's part of protocol, but yes, at a time when the oath-taking ceremony took place and India invited, and with a clear message of how they want to engage, who they want to engage with, near neighborhood, Sagar diplomacy, and Pakistan was absolutely missing from that oath-taking ceremony. It's quite clear, the message over here, and this also comes at the back of an attack that we're looking at in Jammu. So a very, very serious incident, and and after that we're seeing the message coming in from the Pakistani side. So yes, protocol, very, very short message. Nothing very eloquent or long or flary about the language like we've seen with other leaders. But that certainly is what was expected from Pakistan at this point in time, at this juncture.
Sure enough. Geeta, thanks very much for joining us on that. Right, shifting our focus here to the swearing-in ceremony that's done with, and now the cabinet portfolio is yet to be announced. Prime Minister Modi gets onto the job, but before any of that, he's now gotten down to business. Modi has signed his first file in his third term, authorizing the release of nearly 20,000 crores towards 17th installment of the Kisan Nidhi. Prime Minister Modi has now signed that file and also declared that this is his first bid to uplift farmers, the farming community and the agricultural sector that will now benefit through that scheme nearly 9.3 crore farmers. In fact, after signing his first file right in his new tenure, Modi has asserted that this is his Sarkar's focus. They are committed to the welfare of farmers. Prime Minister Modi's decision comes just hours before the first cabinet meeting is scheduled at 5 p.m. today. Now, on the agenda is the allocation of portfolio, Modi 3.0's action plan, and discussions on pending projects. As far as portfolios are concerned, BJP is all set to retain 4 prized ministries, including the Home Ministry, Defence Ministry, Finance Ministry, and Ministry of External Affairs. Now, it is to be seen which ministry does TDP's Chandrababu Naidu get, and the JDU's Nitish Kumar, as well as other allies, get, and are they happy with what they've been allotted?
सिर्फ हमारा जो भी कमिटमेंट के साथ एनडीए पार्टनर्स हम बनाए, अभी इलेक्शन से पहले हम गठबंधन के साथ चुनाव लड़ा है, जनता का आशीर्वाद मिला है, हमारे को मेजॉरिटी मिला है, इसलिए हम स्टेबल गवर्नमेंट देंगे, एबल लीडरशिप देंगे। मेरा पूरा विश्वास है जो विपक्ष के लोग बार बोल रहे हैं ये सरकार नहीं रहेगा, उनको बताना चाहता हूं, कान खोल के सुनो, ये सरकार 5 साल रहेंगे, अगले 5 साल भी हम फिर सत्ता में रहेंगे। राजनीति से उठकर, भाषा से, रिलीजन से, रीजन से, कैस्ट से उठकर आइए, देश को 2047 में नरेंद्र मोदी जी का जो संकल्प है, जो कल्पना है, उस विकसित भारत बनाने के लिए सब मिलके आइए।
नरेंद्र मोदी जी की आस्था, उनकी विश्वास मेरे जैसे कार्यकर्ता को तीसरी बार उनकी एक निर्णायक सरकार में शामिल करने का उन्होंने निर्णय किया। मैं उनके लिए उनका आभार प्रकट करता हूं। देश की जिम्मेवारी फिर माननीय प्रधानमंत्री के हाथ में आई है और देश को विकसित बनाने के लिए, विकसित भारत बनाने की 2047 की तेजी से काम शुरू कर दिया जाएगा।
मेरे जैसे कार्यकर्ता के लिए एक सुनहरा मौका है। इतना बड़ा मौका मुझे मेरी पार्टी ने दिया है, नेतृत्व ने दिया है। मोदी जी के नेतृत्व पे पूरे देश ने विश्वास किया। अभी माननीय प्रधानमंत्री की टीम में काम करने का मौका मेरे जैसे कार्यकर्ता को मिला है, जो नीचे के स्तर पे काम करता था, बूथ स्तर पे काम किया है, पिछले 30 साल से संगठन में काम किया है। तो मेरे लिए तो बहुत बड़ी खुशी की बात है, लेकिन जो अपेक्षा है, जो एक्सपेक्टेशन है मेरे से, मुझे लगता है कि बहुत बड़ी रहेगी। मुझे उस पर काम करना है।
I want to convey my sincere thanks to and my gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji to given me opportunity to serve this nation. Particularly, our Prime Minister vision is for the Viksit Bharat for 2047. For in the our Prime Minister is always thinking about this country's development, this country's Viksit. So in that our Modi 3.0.
All right, let me cut to Piyush Mishra joining us live for more on that. Piyush, give us a breakdown of what's due to happen at that grand meeting, the first after the cabinet formation, portfolios that need to be allocated, an announcement is likely to come even before that meeting starts. Give us more on the action that's happening on ground.
Well, the action has begun, Nabila, because Prime Minister has already started working. He has set the agenda for next 100 days. He has taken charge as the Prime Minister. He has signed on releasing the first installment also to the farmers, and after which we will see other steps also being taken. Today in the evening, cabinet which has also been called in by PM Narendra Modi, where all the newly sworn in ministers, the Council of Ministers will also be participating. So we can expect a bold decision to be taken by the government. Remember that Prime Minister has been focusing on 100-day agenda, and the next 100 days he will be certainly focusing on as to how to move ahead his personal agenda of Viksit Bharat. So we will see a lot of developments taking place, a lot of meetings taking place in the next 100 days. That will begin from today. All the cabinet ministers are in Delhi, and they are elated with the fact that they have now been given the opportunities. Many of them have now been given the opportunity for the first time, but a large chunk of these ministers is given, which is also experienced. Out of 71 ministers, 61 are from BJP, 10 are from NDA allies, 27 from OBC, 10 from SC, 5 from ST, 5 from minority. So that's the fragmentation of the entire cabinet, which yesterday sworn in. And today, after the cabinet meet takes place at 5 p.m., we will see a bold decision or a big decision taken by Modi 3.0. Nabila.
Piyush, for joining us. A big decision to be taken. Will all the allies be happy with what portfolios they're given? Now, that's really the clincher to suggest if the NDA government will be indeed successful. Prime Minister Modi, of course, has started with a great start, has hit the ground running with first signing a file that is directed towards Kisan upliftment, farmers' welfare and benefits, 20,000 crores that he's promised to release in terms of an aid package to uplift the farming community. Now, while that's said, you already have much of the deliberations that's happening on who gets what portfolios. Even before the Agricultural Ministry portfolio is allotted, Prime Minister makes his decision to allocate funds towards that sector.